Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning, and today we are up early, or I'm up early anyways. It's just turning 7 o'clock now. I'm going to get Dylan ready because a friend of his is coming to pick him up, and they are going to the beach today. So I'm just going to get breakfast ready for him. All the kids are still sleeping. So yeah, I'm just going to focus on Dylan right now, get him ready, and get him out the door. Alright guys, so Dylan is off to the beach with his friend. It is about 8 o'clock now. Blake and Julia are up. They have had breakfast. I am going to spend some time just doing my morning routine, and I have a few things that I need to get ready for back to school. I have a few new systems that I want to implement for paperwork, because paperwork was the one thing that I felt like I could improve upon from last year. So I'm going to try a few new things this year to try to get a hold of the paperwork and just have a system where it's easier for the kids to kind of see what they need to work on, and the flyers that are sent home for each individual child. So I'll be sharing that with you guys soon. But anyways, that's what I'm working on today. And then this afternoon, we are going to the library. They are doing a whole program for the solar eclipse. So we are going to check that out. I think that will be really fun. I typically this summer have been working Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But because of the solar eclipse and everything, I wanted to switch Monday and Tuesday just because this happens like once in a lifetime. So I'm going to take advantage of that. And I actually had an appointment for Julia that ended up getting rescheduled. So anyways, solar eclipse will be really fun though. So that's what I'm going to work on this morning, is morning routine and back to school prep. So I'm going to get to work now. So I have a new phone, you guys. I ended up going with the Samsung Galaxy S8 because my old phone, which was an old iPhone, I've always used iPhones, and my iPhone ended up dying on me. The screen just shut off and would not turn on again. So I went with this one, and so far I'm really liking it. I wanted to try recording the video in this because I'm curious to see if you'll notice a difference for the picture quality. I think this has a much better camera than even my vlogging camera. So I'll be interested to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below if you think this picture quality is any better, if you can tell a difference. Okay, I'm going to put dinner in the crock pot now. So I am going to make steak fajitas tonight. This is the easiest steak fajita recipe in the history of steak fajitas. All I'm using is some shaved steak. It's the thin sliced. I get this at our grocery store. I am using a pack of the McCormick fajita seasoning. I'm going to make the seasoning mix exactly like it says on the back of the package. And then I'm going to use about 3/4 of the package of this stir fry mix, which is red, green, and yellow peppers and onions. I'm going to just put it all in the crock pot, mix it all up, make sure that the fajita seasoning is covering everything evenly. Put it on low and let it cook for about 6 to 8 hours. Okay, so I am making progress. I have our command center. It's pretty much all set up for back to school. I'll give you guys this quick sneak peek, but I'm actually going to do a full video on this because this is the main area that I'm switching up from last year. So I will have a separate video. It should have already been posted. If so, I will leave it linked down below. But I'm very happy with the way this is looking right now. Now I'm going to tackle our So I'm working at my desk right now, and what I'm going to do is I just went ahead and wrote out a bunch of different routines that I am going to try to establish and see if they work out for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print them out on my computer, and I have my old summer schedule and some of our summer routines here that I'm going to replace with back to school routines. And all of these go on a clipboard that I keep on my family command center, so that way I can kind of reference it easily. And I always put my routines in these page protectors, so that way I can use a wet erase or dry erase marker and just check things off as I go. I'm also going to be tackling our school binder. I cannot show you the inside of this because it has personal information and too much information about the kids' school and whatnot, but I have a general information tab that is for all of their schedules, their parent handbook, their student handbook, all of those things, and then a tab for each child, so their classroom rules, classroom supplies list, anything pertaining to them individually. gets put on there, and I'm going to make another tab for Julia because she'll be going to school, and I find this to be such a great resource throughout the school year. I just keep everything in one place, so if I'm looking for the school schedule, I have that. For numbers, I have that. For anything. One of my kids has an IEP, so I keep all of their information in here in regards to that, so when we go to meetings for it and whatnot, I have everything ready at my fingertips. So I highly suggest creating some sort of school binder if you haven't done that. It's a great way to keep organized for the school year. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of switch things over from last year to this year, and here get my printables for my routines and whatnot, and I'll be good in that area. Okay, so I went through the kids' school info binder and got that all situated, so now that is ready to go. I keep all of my binders right above my desk here on that shelf. It's just easy to get to when I need them. So those are all set now. I also went through our summer binder and made sure that that was kind of cleaned out and ready for next year. And I also went through our Scouts binder because I am going to be a Scout leader this year. So those are all set and ready to go now. The kids' bags haven't come in yet. They should be coming in anytime now, but these are the ones that I got for them. I got Julia this geometric backpack set from Kohl's. Blake got the sports backpack set from Kohl's. And Dylan got the Digi camouflage backpack set from Kohl's. So it comes with a pencil pouch, a tablet case, which, you know, I'll probably find some other use. I wouldn't send their tablet to school with them, but I'll find some use for them. And then a lunchbox and a water bottle, and then like a carabiner. So all of those things for these really great prices, and I got 25% off on top of that. So you can't beat that. So I'll be excited when those come in and see the actual quality of them. I figure if I really don't like them, then I can always send them back, but I think they'll be fine for this year. Okay, so I went ahead and printed off our daily schedules and routines, and I have that on a clipboard here for our household management. So on here, I keep things like our daily routines, our morning kids routine, evening routine, my weekly cleaning tasks, and also behind here is my YouTube schedule, because I'm trying to get back onto a better schedule for YouTube. And then over here we have a school lunch planner. There's a terrible glare here. I apologize for that. Some notepads over here, our calendar. The folder behind the calendar is just for reminders. Some dry erase pens and pencils over here. This is our bill organizer, our coupons, flyers, and anything that needs our attention. And then over here is going to be our new system for the kids' paperwork that comes home from school. So everybody has their own clipboard. I think it'll be a lot easier to see reminders and whatnot this way. And then down here we just have our filing system, the kids' ticket system, our charging station, bins for the kids' snacks, and behind those bins is where I keep their lunch boxes, my Sunday basket, which I'll talk about in a different video. And so that is our command center. So I am very happy that I got this project done. Next I'm just going to go ahead and clean out our backpack drop zone. Dylan is using his little travel bag today for the beach, but I am just going to go ahead and clear out their bins here and clear off their summer artwork. Guys, be nice. Julia is a little overtired today, so the library should be interesting with her. So yeah, I'm going to clear off these, what are they called? Tack boards, so that way they're all ready for new artwork from school, and then that should be all set. Okay, that's all cleared off now and ready for their new backpacks to be hung up. I'm anxiously awaiting those. Hopefully they'll come in sooner rather than later. They do have their old backpacks from last year, so worst case scenario, they can use those for the first week, but it should be there. And yeah, so anyways, that is all set now and ready to go. Now I'm just going to go ahead and clean up my mess that I made over here from my desk, just going through everything. And the kids have quite the mess to clean up from their Skylanders stuff. So we're going to take a minute to clean up here, have lunch, and then head off to the library. Okay guys, so we are back from the library, and it was packed. Like, we walked in and there was a line out the door waiting for glasses. So we didn't actually get a pair of glasses, but everybody outside was just sharing the glasses. So thankfully we were able to see the solar eclipse, which was awesome. It was really fun for the kids. They had some crafts and stuff too, so we were able to do that, and I took some pictures. I did not film because it was mobbed in there, so I'll try to insert some pictures though. And yeah, so it was fun. And the kids, I don't think they're at the age yet where they really appreciate it, but it was still fun for them to see, and it was really cool for me. I really appreciated it. So this is one of the crafts that they did. They had like circles that the kids could trace with chalk and then kind of smear it. So this is sort of like the ring of the solar ring, and this is the moon. So it kind of represents the solar eclipse. So that's kind of a fun little thing. And there were a lot of people who made their own like viewing devices there. So we were able to walk around and see the different devices that people made, like out of boxes and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. So all in all, I think we had a good solar eclipse experience. I did try to take one of those solar, selfies, if you will, to see the solar eclipse. I couldn't tell that it was an eclipse at all. It just kind of looked like the sun was behind me. It was still a cool picture because I know it was the day of the eclipse, but I was a little disappointed. I kind of wanted to see it in my camera. So anyways, that is our solar eclipse fun for the day. So I just got done filming a few videos. It feels so good to be getting back in the swing of things for YouTube. It was just so busy this summer, and I know it's so frustrating that I kind of come in and out. It's just life, you guys. Honestly, I just have to, family first, and when I feel like my plate is too full, I just kind of try to take away things that I can, so that way I'm not taking it out on my family. And so when I do go MIA, it just means life is super crazy, and I just can't juggle it all, to be honest. But I'm getting back on the swing of things, and it feels really good. So let's see, it's about a little after 3 o'clock now. It's like 3:15. So the solar eclipse here is kind of on the other side now. It's going away, and let me just be honest here, I had a very difficult time today not looking directly at it. Like, I'm one of those type of people, if you're like, oh, don't touch this, or don't look directly into the blazing hot UV rays of the sun that could blind you permanently, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really want to look. It's terrible, but I had the hardest time today, like not just staring directly at it. It's so weird, but yeah, so I'm kind of excited that it's going away, because it was really difficult for me not to just go outside and stare right directly into the hot sun. Good job, guys. Kids are downstairs playing, and I am just going to prep dinner. So I always have these on hand. They're the ready rice. You just put them in the microwave for 90 seconds. So we're just going to do the Spanish style rice with the fajitas tonight, and then we'll call it dinner. So Dylan is on his way home, so hopefully he'll be here right around dinner time so he can join us for dinner. Okay, so dinner is ready, and Dylan's home, so that worked out perfectly. We're just going to go ahead and put our fajitas together and have our dinner. Okay, guys, so the kids are in bed. It is about 7:45 now, and my husband and I are going to watch Game of Thrones tonight. Tonight's Monday night, so it was actually on last night, but we had to DVR it. So we are really excited because we've heard that it's a mind-blowing episode, so we'll see. But I'm going to call it a night tonight, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.